I expect a clean fight. Obey my commands all times. Defend yourselves all times. Touch gloves, go back. Let's do this.
Wow. Let's just stare down for a while.
Yeah, let's stretch that out for a half an hour.
Seriously.
Let's see who cracks.
Guida.
I say it's a draw in the mean face contest.
And Sanchez.
Gentlemen, you ready? You ready?
Let's go to war.
Oh my God!
Come out swinging!
Oh my God!
Unbelievable start!
Oh, Diego's all over him! Clay Guida got rocked! He's going in for the takedown!
The knees! Sanchez using the uppercuts! Sanchez with a huge
Guida lost
flurry
his
early!
mouthpiece!
Flying knee! Guida covering up. Rosenthal has the mouthpiece. They'll wait for a little stop. But Diego might not give it to him. Let's see if Guida tries to duck under and go for the takedown, Joe. He's getting eaten up early. Sanchez really looking for the uppercut. What a flurry to start our main event. Again with the knee.
Diego is all over Clay Guida with these punches.
There's the takedown.
Right into full guard. Now here's an interesting point, Mike. Clay Guida's hair is going to make it a little easier for Diego Sanchez to control him in the guard. And one of the reasons is it's going to be harder for him to slip his head out of things if Diego can get a hold of the back of his neck with his legs. A little more traction.
Guida looking to impose his will now.
Guida keeping his elbow on the neck of Diego Sanchez. And Diego has a very solid jiu-jitsu game, but he's a top game guy. He wants to be on top, dominating. And Clay wants to keep him on the ground like this. This is Clay Guida's game. Stifling the jiu-jitsu, keeping the guy on his back. The kind of guy that's going to give Clay Guida problems is the kind of guy with a killer guard. A Shinya Aoki type of a guy.
Both men are bleeding, Joe. Blood coming out of the nose of Diego Sanchez.
Diego Sanchez using the rubber guard, shakes him off. Clay Guida's on top of him.
And now it's Guida pushing the pace.
Now, this is a time for Josh Rosenthal to give Clay Guida his mouthpiece back.
Ah, very nice call and a great job done by Rosenthal.
Yeah, you don't want to get broken teeth or anything.
Diego,
He is, wow, Clay Guida's bleeding real bad from his nose. That might be a broken nose, Mike.
Sanchez came out dynamically.
I'll tell you one thing, Sanchez looks much...
Guida gets rocked by the head kick.
Wow, I thought he was out. Clay Guida's got a hell of a chin.
Unbelievable drive for Guida. And the flying knee again. Sanchez looks tremendous.
His striking has improved incredibly. Oh my God,
just teeing off.
Clay's covering up. Clay has tremendous heart though, Mike. He is not going to give up. And he gets a welcome break by pushing Diego up against the cage.
Sanchez all over Guida. And again with the uppercuts. 1:05 remains in the first round.
Clay Guida's face is a mess.
How he recovered from that head kick, man, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I thought he was out. It's all heart. The kid has just tremendous drive.
Tremendous drive, tremendous heart, tremendous cardio.
And Diego takes him down into side control. Good scramble by Clay to get back to half guard, but Diego's on top of him, and it's not a good place.
You know what, and it's not very often that we've seen Clay Guida get taken down at all. And Sanchez successful there.
Yeah, I mean, it just shows how much damage Diego has given him in this round. I mean, what a first round. My God. Diego keeping a lot of pressure on the neck of Clay Guida.
What a frenetic pace for the first 5 minutes of our main event of the evening. They came out swinging, and they closed swinging.
Let's take a look at the head kick Diego Sanchez lands. Bang! Right on the jaw of Clay Guida. I mean, how good is Clay Guida's chin, and how much has Diego Sanchez striking improved?
Well, I wonder what Dana White thought of that first round. Main event of the evening. Pearl at the palms, looking for the head kick again.
Again with that left head kick.
But Guida came away at the end of the round clapping his hands like, all right, let's keep going.
Oh, he's crazy. Guida is going to definitely look for the takedown. That's what his corner was asking for. They want him to take him down and get on top, and there he shoots for it, and he is on top.
Diego has worked his striking a ton in San Diego.
Yeah, his striking has really dramatically improved. I mean, his whole game is dramatically improved, but really his striking. Now, what Diego would like to do off of his back is try to sweep Clay Guida. I mean, that's really... Elbows from the bottom by Diego. He's trying a high guard here.
Lots of fingers in the face.
Clay Guida's covering the mouth of Diego Sanchez. What he would like to do is get Diego pressed up against the cage and rough him up.
Wrap down. Open the guard. Yes. Yes. Your time now, baby.
Guida looking to punish Diego Sanchez.
And Guida is an expert at stifling submissions. He's an expert at stopping jiu-jitsu and roughing guys up ugly. Punches, elbows, staying on top of them, which is what he's doing right now with Diego. Diego rolling for a Kimura. Again, Diego has a very high-level jiu-jitsu game. Clay Guida's got to be very careful with this, and he sticks his own head in there to protect himself.
Guida wears down his opponents. And I'll tell you what, Diego Sanchez has always been known for his off-the-charts cardio.
What Diego's gonna do is pull that arm out and away from the body of Clay Guida and then lift it up and towards his head while maintaining the full guard. If he can get those arms separated, Clay Guida's free. Here's what Clay wants, ground and pound. He wants to fight this round exactly this way. He wants to stay on top, stay in this exact same position, and fight ugly.
Sanchez taking a look up at the clock. Also trying to see what his position is by staring into the big screens. Good control here in round two by Guida, after Sanchez did everything he could to try to finish this fight in round one.
Wow, the chance of Guida ring through the building. Everybody loves a comeback. He's got to be careful here because Diego's got his feet against the cage. Diego is rotating, and Clay recognizes that and tries to drag him away. And again, Diego is not much of a guard guy. His game is more of a top game.
Clay Guida, good Illinois boy, huge Chicago Bears fan.
Out of the glove there.
Frequent visitor to Soldier Field, and he fights like a Chicago Bear football player. Like a Dick Butkus.
He fights
like a Mike Singletary.
Fights like a wild chimpanzee is how he fights.
I'll tell you what.
The only thing he doesn't do is bite your fingers off, but the dude's a wild man. Elbows from the bottom by Diego, powerful elbows, and Clay's covering up. These are good. Man, those are some solid elbows from the bottom. Maybe some of the best we've ever seen from the guard, Mike.
I mean, this is Kenny Florian type bottom work with the elbows.
He goes to the rubber guard, but I can tell right away that Diego needs work on his flexibility in order to pull this out. He's having a hard time keeping his leg up there.
That one landed.
Oh, Diego's bloody. Well, someone's bloody. It might not be Diego. You know, it might be the top of the head of Clay Guida.
Continues with those elbows. Guida continues to punch away.
You know, Bas Rutten won the heavyweight title from Kevin Randleman with elbows from his back. Diego rotated there, tried to go for an armbar, but like I said, Clay Guida is a master at stifling jiu-jitsu. Man!
Our main event of the evening. Guida.
Gentlemen, let's fight!
And Sanchez.
Look for Clay Guida right away to shoot for the takedown. And I guarantee you, Diego Sanchez does not want to line up in his back again.
Looking to strike to set up the takedown. Both men bloodied, neither beaten. Sanchez pushes forward again.
Clay landed a good shot there.
Well, you could make the argument Sanchez won round 1 and Guida won round 2. Third and final round. Sanchez slipped. Guida tries to take advantage. Sanchez has only been defeated twice in his mixed martial arts career, by Koscheck and Fitch. He's come back and won 3 straight since that point. Look for the head kick again. He connected on it in round 1.
You know, if you score by the rounds, I can see that Clay Guida won the second round and Diego definitely won the first round. However, Diego won the first round huge, so it'd be really interesting to see how the judges scored, whether they gave him a 10-8 round or what. Big uppercut from Diego. Clay goes for the takedown and Diego shook it off.
3.5 remains. Looking for his 3rd win over an Ultimate Fighter winner, Guida. Looking for his 2nd straight win at 55, Sanchez. I mean, he really helped to put the Ultimate Fighter on the map. You know, the great fight between Griffin and Bonner's always talked about, but Diego's personality was a huge part of the original Ultimate Fighter.
Yeah, he's a very unusual dude, to put it mildly. But that's one of the reasons why he's such a great fighter. He's got this tremendous belief in himself, and he doesn't care what other people think about him.
What a battle between these two lightweights tonight. Our main event of the evening. Uppercut by Diego Sanchez. Diego's got that left hand loaded and he delivers
Big
it.
overhand by Clay Guida.
Against Sanchez with a combination. Guida bloodied up on that right side. Good shot to the liver.
Guida so far has only attempted 1 takedown in this round. I believe I'd like to see him try to shoot again, and he faked one right there.
Well, you know what? He may not like those elbows from the guard position of Diego Sanchez.
I'm sure he doesn't, but he definitely was more successful in that round. What was that?
Again with the head kick. 2 minutes remains.
It looked like he was about to break dance.
He might if he wins this fight.
He shoots. Diego gets his back.
Oh my, slippery though. They're all bloody and slippery.
Diego's got to be careful because Clay's on top now.
And that's where Guida had his most success in round 2.
Diego's trying to hold to an arm triangle. He basically doesn't want to give up this position. He's in full guard. It looks like he's got an arm triangle,
Man, he's
Mike.
locking it in, Joe.
No.
And he lost it.
Clay's on top here. Like I say, Clay is an expert at stifling submission attempts.
Just as we had hoped. Two relentless warriors.
You know, honestly, Mike, if you look at it scoring-wise, this could be a draw. If Clay wins this round, wins this at 10-9, and if Diego won the first, it's a 10-8, And if Clay won the second, it's a 10-9. This could be a draw.
The big question is,
Diego working for Kimura again. He's trying to pull out the right arm of Clay Guida. You see that, Mike?
yep,
Now, if he gets it out, what he's going to do, he's going to pop it out. He's going to try to pull it up and back towards the head of Clay Guida.
the big question is, did Diego Sanchez earn himself some 10-8s? Only time will tell. 35 seconds now remains in the fight.
He pulls it out, but Clay's got his arm straightened.
For what looked like it might end quickly, Guida, not surprisingly so.
This move takes a tremendous amount of strength, especially at this stage of the fight. Both guys are exhausted. It's going to be hard for him to yank that out and separate it and pull it up and back behind Clay Guida's head. And the other hand, for Clay Guida, it's going to be an armbar.
Final seconds of the fight. Big shot by Guida. Guida continuing to the final bell.
Wow, what a fight.
A great fight in our main event of
What
the
a
evening.
fight. Man, did that live up to its promise or what?
I think it exceeded expectations. Diego Sanchez and Clay Guida. And boom! The neck kick. Guida goes down. Somehow he's able to recover. This is flush. Sanchez looked to pounce and finish. But nonetheless, even though there were a couple of big shots that Guida took in round one, this fight goes the distance. A spectacular finish to a spectacular fight and night. Here's Bruce Buffer with the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards. Patricia Morse-Jarman scores the contest 29-28, Guida. Glenn Trober scores it 29-27, Sanchez. And Nelson Hamilton scores the contest 29-28 for the winner by split decision, Diego Nightmare Sanchez.